So in the previous video, we have done the UI part of the stopwatch. So our stopwatch looks like this. Now in this video, we will add the functionality of starting the stopwatch and counting the seconds. So let us go into our code. For this, what we can do is when we click the start button, the counter should start running. So we will listen to the click event on the start button. Here is one problem, we didn't refer the start. So now we will listen to the on click event of the start button. So button start dot on click equal to a function. So what will happen when we click the start button? This start button should go off. Instead we will get a pause button and the counter should start running. So for this we will do the button start dot, we will hide the start button first, dot style dot display equal to none, and then we will show the pause button. So button pause dot style dot display equal to block. So let us see what is going on here. So we refresh the page, we click the start button. Now the start button disappears and the pause button comes. Now let us add the starting the counter button. So we will do it in a function. So let us define a function start stopwatch. We'll get some variables here. Let us take the minute equal to 0, second equal to 0, and millisecond also equal to 0. So what we will do, that we will add one more variable. Let us take it there, store counter variable, store counter variable. So what basically we are going to use, the the base of this stopwatch is a function which is called set interval function. Set interval function, which if you go to the docs of MDN network or any other site, it runs a code again and again in a given amount of time. Like here we can see that we run a code of alerting a hello in every 3000 milliseconds. So we will use this set interval function to run the timer. So let us go to our code. So what we can do is we will call the set interval function and we'll assign an anonymous function, and let's say we will call it at every 50 milliseconds. So for every 50 millisecond we will add 50 into the millisecond variable. So for every 50 millisecond is increased by 50, and if millisecond is equal to 1000, means 1 second is completed. So we will put it at 0, make it as 0, and we will increase 1 second. So means when the millisecond reaches 1000, we have completed 1 second, and we will increase the second to 1 and set the millisecond to 0. So again for this, for the minute, we will check if second equal to 60, So if 60 second is counted, so we will set the second to 0 and we will add 1 in the minute. So this is basically the logic of the stopwatch, and then we will display these millisecond, second and minute into their respective divisions. So for this we will access, for the minute division we will access the div min dot inner text is equal to min. We will set the minute division to the minute. We will set the second division, sorry, the inner text of the second division to second, and we will set the inner text of the millisecond, sorry, to millisecond. So now we will call this start stopwatch into the onClick function. So now here we go. Let us see how this works. Let us refresh the page. We have a start button here. Let us start this. So here we go. It is counting every millisecond. So here we can see like these are jumping across, because when the digit says 0 it will take less space, and when the digit is 3 or 2 it will take more space. So these digits are bouncing. So let us handle this in the next video.